Good morning, Rainmakers. Priyan here from Rainway Realty. Hope you're well. Welcome back to the podcast. Today, I want to talk about something that's been on my mind: how sports and real estate are more connected than we think. This morning, I played padel as usual around 7 a.m. And I was getting into the game, and I realized something, that the way I approach sport is the same way I really approach business. The mental focus, strategy, risk management, it all applies. So today I wanted to break down the key lessons from sports that can help us become a better real estate professionals, business people, and even be better in handling life as a whole. So, number one, training and preparation equals market knowledge. In sports, top athletes don't just show up and play. They train, they study their opponents, and put in hours of practice. The same way applies to real estate. If you want to be successful, you just have to wake up and hope. You can't just wake up and hope to close deals. You have to research the market, know your competition, and anticipate client objections before they even arise. Hence why it's very important to have a script. Not a script in terms of everyday script, but those initial call calls. Just like an athlete, studies have shown that the opponent's weakness is a great real estate's opportunities to close and become better. Number two, decision making under pressure. Ever since a footballer sort of takes a last minute penalty, or a tennis player faces match point, the pressure is huge, but they have to execute. In real estate, the ability to make quick decisions, whether it be handling tough objections, hard negotiations, responding to a client in a timely manner, is pivotal to whether that deal is going to go through or not. And it's crucial that you sort of stay in the moment during those pressure moments. The best professionals don't panic. They adapt, they listen, and act decisively. If you hesitate too much, just like in sports, you'll miss the opportunity, because then people will not be fully engaged with what you're saying and what you're asking them to do. Number three, handling losses and setbacks. In sports, for example, we lose games all the time. We miss shots. We let our mind get in the way. But the best of the best separate this from themselves, and how they deal with it is how they become super amazing. Do they give up? No. Do they analyze what went wrong and improve? Yes. In real estate, it's the same thing. Deals fall apart, buyers back out, negotiations don't go to plan. But the ones who succeed are the ones who treat the setbacks as lessons rather than sort of failures. Get up, learn from it, and every loss they make personally is closer to getting towards a yes. So always look at the long-term objective of what you're trying to achieve, and then you will come out better. The importance of a strong team. So, yes, real estate is an individual game, such as sports like golf, tennis. However, all the best players have a team behind them, whether it be coaches, trainers, support staff, and real estate is just the same. You need to build a good team around you, a good team of brokers who are your friends, are willing to help you. So that involves working for a great company, where the atmosphere and everything is about camaraderie and how people are together, and also have a good mortgage advisors, legal professionals as well. So therefore, that whenever you come to situations where you need help, or you need a bit of a boost, or you need somebody to be there, just like sports, surrounding yourself by these people elevates you to the next level of the game. Endurance and long-term thinking. So athletes don't become champions overnight, do they? They train for years before they reach their peak. This is the same for real estate. As I said to you before, don't expect to be an amazing real estate agent in 1 year, especially in Dubai. may take you at least two years to get really proficient at your job. It takes patience, persistence, and a long-term vision. If you're setting yourself up for short-term gains and unrealistic gains, all that's going to happen is that you're going to set yourself unrealistic targets, basically be disappointed, and not actually achieve the potential that you could have done. You need to set your targets in a timely manner, and if you trust the process, put in the work, stay consistent, even when the results aren't immediate, you will succeed and you will do very well, and it's very lucrative. Also, at the same time, what you have to understand is that not only is it difficult to get there, but once you've got there, you have now established an amazing base of clientele, work ethics, and knowledge. So therefore, that will go a long way and keep compounding over time. So eventually, you spend less hours, less time, less calls to achieve 10 times what you're doing now. Confidence and the psychology of winning. Number 6. In sports, confidence is everything. If you step on the court and you doubt yourself, you're already lost the game. In real estate, if you don't believe in the value you're bringing, they know you're a newbie. They who don't know what they're doing. Confidence isn't about arrogance. It's about being an expert, trusting the process and the project, and the belief, and that people believe in people that they work in. When you can exclude confidence, you attract the right type of clients and deals. Now, when you're first starting off, this is difficult. I understand that. Even myself, who's been a real estate agent and also been in property for over 25 years, I'm starting again in Dubai, and it's difficult. I do know market knowledge. I understand the basic concepts of how the property market works. However, I know deep down in myself that I am not an expert yet. However, I'm getting there. And so therefore, the first few months of doing real estate, it was hard. However, I read more, I experienced more, I did more viewings, and I did the basics, kept to the process, and now I'm much more confident than I used to be, and I am more of an expert. Number 7, risk and reward. Knowing when to play it safe and when to take the right shot at the right time. So in padel, for example, and in many sports, there's a fine line between playing safe and playing aggressive and hitting the percentage shot, as they say. If you play too safe, what happens is that you don't create enough pressure on the other player, so therefore they push back and you ultimately lose the game, but you're sort of prolonging the inevitable. If you play too aggressive, you basically push people and you have more percentage shots out, giving away points easily, and so therefore it's hard to recover from giving away too many points, be it double faults or just bad shots. So therefore there's a fine balance between playing aggressive but also safe and playing the percentage shot at the right time. So in real estate, it's the same thing. If you're too passive in your negotiations and you hesitate too much, and you try to push a deal forward too quickly, you lose the risk of losing it and losing the respect. So therefore, you don't be reckless. Don't make bad decisions. Evaluate and read the game, read the situation that you're in, and understand when to push and when not to push, depending on the situation that is at hand. So you can see I've gone through there about 7 points in terms of how real estate and sports accumulate and come together. And maybe it's not something that you thought of before. Hopefully now it will be in your mind, because therefore then you're growing as an individual. At the end of the day, real estate and sports are more in common than we think, as I said, but require discipline, strategy, mental strength, and the ability to perform under pressure. Whether you're on the paddle court, negotiating, pitching a new client, your mindset makes all the difference. So you've got to next time you're struggling with motivation or decision making, think of yourself as an athlete on the field. Train hard, adapt fast, and always keep your eyes on the goal. Thanks for tuning in today. Hope you liked the episode. I tried a different, more polished way of maybe delivering the message. Feedback would be great. If you like to purchase a property or go into real estate, please get in contact with me. Give me any comments that you have. And I hope to see you all soon on my next podcast.